RUSLI, metric number 1230146. So today I would like to talk about video game. What is video game? Okay, video game or computer game is an electronic game that involves interaction with a user interface or input device such as a joystick, controller, keyboard or motion sensing device to generate visually feedback from a display device. Most commonly shown on video format on a television set, computer monitor, flat panel, display or touchscreen on handheld device, or a virtual reality headset. And most modern video games are audiovisual with audio complement delivered through speakers or headphones, and sometimes also with other types of sensory of feedback.
My name NURUL Qurratu AINAA, metric number 1230451. I'm going to talk about why as a gamers choose video games. Firstly, it is personal interest on video games as gamer. As we know, video games nowadays have a lot of interesting and attractive advertisement that can attract people easily. Secondly, the connection between some video games and people's department, which can lead people to start focusing with their video games. And lastly, the increasing worldwide popularity of gaming, which is now we can see it spread to the world generally.
Playing violent video games is easily blamed by the media and some experts as the reason some young people become violent or commit extreme anti-social behavior. But many scientists and psychologists find that video games can have many benefits. The main one is making kids smart. First of all, video games make someone think quickly, making fast analysis and decision. Therefore, sometimes the player does this every second of the game, giving the brain a real workout. According to researcher at the University of Rochester, led by Daphne Rivera, a cognitive scientist, games simulating stressful events, for instance, those found in battle or action games, could be a training tool for real-world situations. The study suggests that playing action video games primes the brain to make quick decisions. Secondly, video games can also have mental health benefits. Studies have shown that some video games can boost mood and make for better heart rhythms, a sign that they may also help relieve stress. Regardless of the type, playing games not only relieve stress, it also can help with trauma recovery. Video games can act as distraction from pain and psychological trauma. It is also help people who are dealing with mental disorder like anxiety, depression, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and post-traumatic stress disorder. Last but not least, video games can make someone faster and more accurate decision making. Researchers from the University of Rochester found that video games can help you make decisions faster and more accurately, which can translate into better decision ability in real life. This skill can be valuable in areas of work where fast decision making is crucial, such as on the battlefield or in a hospital, and gamers are primed to make this decision faster and more accurately.
The impact of video game on our students and children. While gaming offers excitement, challenge, and social connectivity, it also raises concern about its potential negative effects. Firstly, college students who are addicted to video games tend to have lower academic performance. Other studies show that many game players routinely skip their homework to play game. Next, the phenomenon of video game affects students' sleep pattern. This causes students to not sleep enough because they play video games excessively late at night. Also, affects student morale. The problem of video game from a social point of view. Students who are addicted to video games prefer to be alone. Lastly, children may pick up bad language and behavior from video game. Video game can indeed influencer behavior, especially in younger children who are more impressionable, exposure to violent or inappropriate language in games.
In the Islamic perspective, all activities carried out by a Muslim should reflect the moral and ethical values taught by his religion. Therefore, we need to study with some of the positive and negative effects of video games students, considering the underlying Islamic principle. The positive effect from the first Islamic perspective is halal entertainment. If video games do not contain elements that are contrary to Islamic values. In addition, the education experience, which is video that straight up the game can provide a fun and interactive learning experience, helping players understand complex concepts through simulation or stories. After that, skill development, which is some video games can help in the development of certain skills. The last one, from an Islamic perspective, is the inner community. Online video games often provide a platform for interacting with large online communities. The negative effect of video games, according to the Islamic perspective, is the neglect of religious obligations. This is because when video games spend excessive time interfering with the performance of religious obligations. Besides inappropriate content, it is because many video games contain inappropriate content. Next, ignore the real world. This is because too much time spent playing video games can cause a person to ignore their responsibilities in real life. Therefore, as Muslim, it is important that we take a balanced approach in viewing video games.
From this title, we can conclude that video games have both positive and negative impacts on individuals, particularly students. From the positive impacts, make things quickly, relieve stress, make something fast, and more accurate decision making. While in the negative side, lower academic performance, lack of sleep, and effects to moral students. Furthermore, everything has its pros and cons, which is a law of nature. So does video games. If you can balance time of playing video games and live video game has beneficial to you. Apart from that, the skill you can learn through video games are the ones which hardly can be learned by other methods. In Islam, fun and entertainment are not rejected but should be guided by the boundaries of law, manners, and noble morals. Parents have a crucial role in monitoring and moderating their children's gaming habits, ensuring that video games do not become detrimental. Setting boundaries and encouraging balance and moderation are key. By engaging with their children and understanding the games they play, parents can help ensure that gaming remains a positive and constructive activity.